Hello, I'm Bob Wess, and I'm here to rank my top 5 character introductions. I'm just going to count down to my number 1 and tell you guys why each step of the way. Let's just do it. My number 5 pick is going to be Crowley. It's short and sweet, but I love the idea of Crowley just going out of his way to make a homophobe uncomfortable for a demon deal for no reason other than his own amusement.
Oh, jeez.
Mr. Pendleton, I presume. The name's Crowley.
In my negotiations, I was dealing with a very young, attractive lady.
Yes, I know. But you, piggy banker, you are a big fish. And I wanted to do you the honor of sealing this deal personally.
She said the deal would be sealed with a kiss.
That's right.
No, I mean, she's...
Your choice. You can cling to 6 decades of deep-seated homophobia, or just give it up and get a complete bailout of your bank's ridiculous incompetence.
There are just things that I...
Going once?
No, I don't think so.
Going twice.
All right. All right. No.
Number 4 for me is Gabriel. I thought the dual introduction was amazing. The fact that we've been seeing him for so long already as the trickster god, already a great character. But the sudden reveal that he is in fact actually an archangel was an amazing switch. The juxtaposition between the levity of the trickster keeping them locked away in the television realities to the seriousness of Gabriel, who is just tired of his siblings and wants it all to end, is stunning. Not to mention just the beautiful shots in that warehouse when they finally reveal it.
I'll call it personal experience. Nobody gets that angry unless they're talking about their own family.
So which one are you? Grumpy, sneezy, or douchey?
Gabriel, okay? They call me Gabriel.
Gabriel. The Archangel.
Guilty.
Okay, Gabriel, how does an archangel become a trickster?
My own private witness protection. I skipped out of heaven, had a face transplant, carved out my own little corner of the world, till you two screwed it all up.
And what did Daddy say when you ran off and joined the pagans?
Daddy doesn't say anything about anything.
Then what happened? Why'd you ditch?
How do you blame him? I mean, his brothers are heavyweight douche nozzles.
Shut your cake hole. You don't know anything about my family. I loved my father. My brothers. Loved them. But watching them turn on each other, tear at each other's throats, I couldn't bear it. Okay? So I left. And now it's happening all over again.
Then help us stop it.
It can't be stopped.
You want to see the end of the world?
I want it to be over. I have to sit back and watch my own brothers kill each other thanks to you two. Heaven, hell, I don't care who wins. I just want it to be over.
It doesn't have to be like that. There has to be some way to pull the plug.
Oh, you do not know my family. What you guys call the apocalypse, I used to call Sunday dinner. That's why there's no stopping this, because this isn't about a war. It's about two brothers that loved each other and betrayed each other.
3 for me is Death. Another short one, but I think everyone can agree chilling. Song choice for one, obviously. But the build of the shots from the car up to seeing Death brush off his shoulder and then just, like, leave, and the subtlety in this bustling street in slow motion. We see the guy brush up against him and drop, and it just... None of the other 4 horsemen had such presence. This show really gave him the command he deserved. Also, Julian Richings is just a powerhouse on his own.
Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. Won't you spare me over another? But what is this that I can't see with ice cold hands taking hold of me?
What's your walking, pal?
When God is gone and the devil takes hold, who'll have mercy on your soul, Dad? Oh, Dad. My name is Death and the end is here.
Number 2 for me is Cass. I mean, obviously, most of my friends, when asked who their favorite character introduction is, it's usually Cass or Death for them. I think if I had watched Supernatural in real time, Cass's introduction would have been number 1 for me. When I started watching, I already knew that Cass was an angel, and I already knew he was the one who pulled Dean from hell, so while his entrance was impressive to me, and it was, just because, well, look at it, it wasn't surprising, so I think it didn't have the same impact. I never had that, ooh, who is he? Why is he so powerful? Type of suspense. Which isn't to say it isn't gripping, obviously. It's high on my list, and we're talking about it. It was an excellent introduction to sort of showcase the raw power angels had at the start. And his utter indifference to Bobby and Dean scrambling to try and kill him or even slow him down is just perfect. I really do love it.
Who are you?
I'm the one who gripped you tight and raised you from perdition.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
We need to talk, Dean.
And then my number 1 is actually Ketch, which surprises a lot of people when I say it. I can't 100% pinpoint why this introduction gets me. I think Ketch is an alright character. I think the British Men of Letters is an storyline in a meh season. And I think this episode actually, frankly, sucks. But this introduction gets me. There are a lot of moving parts involved, and I think if any single one of them was less than perfectly executed, this scene wouldn't even rank for me. But it does. First off, I had no idea what was going on until the very absolute end, so I got to be as surprised as the characters, which just endeared me to it right off the bat. Crowley, we had all seen a Crossroads deal before. Gabriel was a character we had seen. We knew we were waiting for a horseman. Cass, I knew he was an angel, but I had no clue who this was until he said it. Second, I just liked the music choice and the approach of the car while they're all in a tense sort of standoff with Secret Service on this empty highway. The music was a great interruption, and when he pulls that grenade launcher, everyone scattering was perfectly timed. Sam and Dean hitting the ground behind the Impala, and then their expressions when the car explodes. Cass is my favorite part of this whole thing. not running at all, just casually just standing there confused through the explosion and looking back. Everything Ketch says as he takes care of the last few and walks up to greet them. This is truly my favorite character introduction of the show.
You, Angel, wipe their memories. U.S. government plates. Elite dog catcher level. Someone special wants you. Whose hydrant have you lads been tinkling on?
I'm sorry, who the hell are you?
Oh, where are my manners? Arthur Ketch, British men of letters.
And, of course, that isn't all the great introductions over the years, and these are just my personal order. Top 5 lists are usually very personal to everyone in general, but that's what I've got today. As always, you can email me at bobbertwest@gmail.com. I have a Patreon where I do full episode commentaries once a week. I also have a Ko-fi account, a Twitter account, and an AO3 account you guys can take a look at as well. I look forward to showing you guys my next video, and I'll see y'all next week.